And let's begin this broadcast with the latest updates coming in from Bhabanipur. 2 days to go for voting in the crucial Bypoll. It's a do-or-die battle for Mamata Banerjee. And yesterday was the last day of campaigning, which was marked by violence, chaos and tension. The BJP's alleged the TMC workers attacked them, stopped their leaders from campaigning. They also said the TMC is threatening voters, which is why they've now approached the Election Commission. The BJP is saying that the Bypolls in Bhabanipur must be called off.
Guns, goons and a fierce election battle. After the violent escalation in Bhabanipur, BJP has upped the ante against the TMC. The Saffron Party has approached the poll panel after former BJP Bengal chief Dilip Ghosh was heckled by a mob. On the last day of campaigning, tempers hit fever pitch, with Ghosh's guard being dragged by the collar, forcing the BJP vice president's security guard to point gun at the crowd.
তাদের ভয় পাওয়ার কি আছে, তাদের টেনশন হওয়ার কি আছে? চিৎকার দেখেছেন বিজেপিকে আটকাবার চেষ্টা করছে। আপনি মাঠে আটকাতে পারবেন না, ভোটে আটকাতে পারবেন না। ভোট হচ্ছে আমরা লোকের কাছে যাচ্ছি, কথা বল, তারা মাইক নিয়ে আমাদের পিছনে ঘুরছে আর দিলীপ ঘোষের নামে স্লোগান দিচ্ছে।
Demanding that the bypoll be called off, the BJP delegation approached the poll panel with its demands.
And we more demanded the imposition of Section 144 in every single part of the constituency. It's a compact part of thing and it can easily be done. Number two, we have demanded that the entire voting process must be captured on CCTV, webcast. The CAPF go not only engage in controlling things inside the booth, but outside the book, a process of area domination, instilling confidence, route marches.
The BJP has also demanded that the Kolkata police not to be allowed to manage security at polling booths. A fierce war of words has erupted with the TMC hitting back.
There was a spontaneous protest against him. People shouted Joy Bangla. Dilip Ghosh escaped and his security guard pointed revolvers at the crowd. Ultimately, no harm was done to Dilip Ghosh because I saw pictures of him laughing and shouting Jai Sri Ram and going away from the place. All this was a drama to attract attention.
The Election Commission has now sought a status report on the ugly clash at Bhabanipur. The incident has heightened political temperatures in this high-stakes prestige battle. With Prema Rajaram in Kolkata, Bureau Report, India Today.
And let's get you details about Bhabanipur, the seat, and how all parties are now vying to ensure that they reach out to the voter base there. Now, Bhabanipur is based in Kolkata. It's a part of the city. It's a microcosm of the cosmopolitan side of Kolkata. Now, also what you have to keep in mind is that Bhabanipur has a huge chunk of non-Bengali voters. About 40% of voters in the constituency are non-Bengali. It's home to a lot of Marwadis, to Gujaratis and also Sikhs. And this could prove to be a problem slightly for Mamata Banerjee because of the outsider narrative that she's created. The Muslim population also holds a huge chunk of the voter base and holds the key really to victory. Mamata Banerjee has been focusing on wooing the Muslim community as well. So to sum it up for you, here's what the demographics of Bhabanipur looks like. 40% of the voter base is non-Bengali voters. And you also got a huge chunk of Bengali voters, of course, 40% of Bengali voters. And then there's also 20% of Muslim voters. So if Mamata Banerjee gets the Bengali voters and the Muslim voters on board, then she's managed to win the Bhabanipur battle. Let's take this across now to Prema Rajaram. She's joining us live from Kolkata with the latest updates on this. Prema, just give us a sense of what the Election Commission has done so far while taking cognizance of all that played out yesterday in Bhabanipur.
The Election Commission has taken cognizance of what happened as far as the attack on Dilip Ghosh is concerned. He was cornered, where security guards had to remove their pistol to keep the mob away, and that is what the Election Commission is looking into. Apart from that, the BJP has also gone to the Election Commission seeking that there should be central forces in various booths, route marches to instill confidence amongst voters so that they come out and vote, because in a bypoll, the voter turnout might not be as much as in a normal assembly election. But now, after this incident, the BJP fears that people might be even more scared to come out. So this is one of the points also that they put forward to the Election Commission. Apart from this, CCTV cameras be present, and also that the police, the Kolkata police, should not be taking active participation as far as the security arrangements are concerned. So various aspects being put forward by the BJP, including Section 144 of CRPC over there in Bhabanipur. But as far as the High Court is concerned, also Akshita, there is a PIL that was filed in the Calcutta High Court, and the judgment is expected today, where the Calcutta High Court will look into whether the bypolls should take place or not. But the BJP clearly looking to get a piece of their pie when it comes to hitting back at the Trinamool Congress, not taking this lightly. The fact that Dilip Ghosh was cornered yesterday, but the Trinamool Congress hitting back and saying that it is the BJP which is doing this to create a sense of drama. But it is the Trinamool Congress bastion. They have won from there 3 times, and Trinamool Congress confident of winning from there. But BJP not making it a cakewalk for Mamata Banerjee. And for Mamata Banerjee, it's a battle where she has to win to retain the Chief Minister's post. Back to you, Akshita.
Right, Prema, we'll continue tracking the latest updates, particularly action that's taken by the Election Commission in this regard. For the moment, thank you very much for joining us.